We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins Baseball next. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's popped up. Joyce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Not your normal put-away pitch, a 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Softly hit toward the hole. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And a double steal try here. He swings and misses, throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two and 1, here it is.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Felix Hernandez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he rips it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's one down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Matt Joyce now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. One inning in the books here. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Camargo, a 25-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. The 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he chased it in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw is in time. Swanson is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. One and one. 1-1. Here it is. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
But listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
first shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runner at first here, one man out. Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Standing in, Harold Ramirez. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
2 out here and a runner at second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hernandez comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Nick Markakis digging in now. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another 0-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Freeman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eliezer Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Brian Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out.
Nope.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here's another 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Three and two now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batter, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's pitch out.
Popped him up. Cervelli over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Felix Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Diaz will make the catch to put away out number 3. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Isan Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Isan Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
Next out, 2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up, Acuna. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The batter, the catcher.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close. It's 2-0. Cervelli is playing here against his former employer, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Elieser Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Joyce. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 now to Markakis. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Brian Anderson will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The count now at 2-1. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hernandez looks in, and the pitch. Popped up. Camargo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Sixto Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's up there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So here's Johan Camargo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He's running. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Joyce. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Softly hit out toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
3-1 to him now. And the count will be full. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The 1-0 home. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-1 home. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two outs here with a runner at third. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Birdie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Joyce is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis.
Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is line to left. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
19, Shane Green.
Digging in, John Birdie. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
2 balls and a strike now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score holds, it's 3-1. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th. So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
Full count. 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. Pops this one up. Cooper has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading up for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound. Into the box, Matt Joyce. Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game. Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Albies has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Brendan Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the pitch. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves as the lead remains 3-1. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Isan Diaz will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got 2-1 to count. Good out.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Jorge Alfaro will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Marquez is there, one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another chance? John Birdie, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Hernandez earns the win, his second. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.